Test, test, 1 2 1 2. One check. Test, check.
1 2 check 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 check.
Check, 1 2. Good afternoon, everybody. We're about to get started in about 5 minutes or so. I'll see you in 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Good morning, family. Good afternoon, family. It's so good to see all of you walking into such a beautiful setting. Thank you, everyone, for being here and making this happen. We're going to start off our service with a couple of songs. I know you're excited for the content of the service. We're going to sing If Life Were Gracious Enough and I Love You, Lord. Please join us in singing if you know the songs. Life were gracious enough. If life were gracious enough to grant my way, I will reach to the ends of the earth to give love in every day, and each will find his home with peace and friendship there, where joyous songs abound and happiness to share. If life were gracious enough to grant my dream, I will see your face in the stars and hear your song in every stream. The comfort of your smile and the warm caress, in the warm caress of spring, in a dance of life all the while. I feel your love in everything. We will make life gracious enough. We will make life gracious enough to fulfill your dream. We will lift off the weight of the world, and our love will blossom supreme. We will free each heart from the pain and anguish of the past through the preciousness of our love. True joy will reign at last. We will free each heart from the pain and anguish of the past through the preciousness of our love. True joy will reign at last. Amen. True joy will reign at last. This next song is called I Love You, Lord. As we all know, the love that we share on so many different levels come from God. So we want to sing this song to really amplify that.
Take this moment. Let's all stand.
Let's listen to music. Let's just stand now.
Worship you, oh my soul, rejoice. Take joy, my King, in what you hear. Let it be a sweet, sweet sound in your ear. Let's sing that together. It's really simple. I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord, and I lift my voice to worship you, to worship you, oh my soul. Rejoice. Take joy, my King. Take joy, my King, in what you hear. In what you hear. Let it be, let it be, let it be a sweet, sweet sound in your ear. We exalt thee. Let's sing that together. We exalt thee. We exalt thee. Yes. We exalt thee. We exalt thee. Oh Lord. Yes, Lord. We exalt thee. We exalt thee. We exalt thee. Oh Lord. One more time. I love you, Lord. Yes, I love you. And I lift my voice to worship, to worship you, oh my soul. Take joy, my King, in what you hear, in what you hear. Let it be, let it be, and let it be a sweet, sweet sound in your ear. I want to hear you glorify his name. We exalt thee. Let's sing that together. We exalt thee. Oh, we exalt thee. Yes, Lord. We exalt thee. Oh, Lord. Yes. We exalt thee. We exalt thee. We exalt thee. Oh, we exalt thee. Oh, Lord. You know the song by now. We exalt thee. We exalt thee. Oh, we exalt thee, Lord. We exalt thee. Oh, Lord. We exalt thee. Oh, Lord. We exalt thee. We exalt thee. Yes.
All right, good afternoon. I know you usually say good morning, right? It's very easy to say good morning since we have our morning service. But thank you for joining us this afternoon. And we know it's a little bit tough to do afternoons, but we definitely wanted to celebrate here today about Valentine's Day this past Friday, of course. How many of you guys? I hope you guys had the opportunity to go out Friday night. I hope so. As couples, no. I hope so. I know some people did, and me and my wife went out as well and had a good time. And so tonight we'll be celebrating, or this afternoon we'll be celebrating our blessed couples, our couples in general, and really celebrating the whole essence of true love and everything like that that's happening here tonight. But don't worry, there's also some things for the singles out there. We got you. So thank you for joining us as well this afternoon. Tonight we'll be starting off this moment to actually talk a little bit about more of our history and more of our blessings. So we have a video playing here today with going in depth about the blessing. If you don't know what the blessing is, we are a movement that focuses around blessing and really exemplifying true love within the couples that we have. So we're going to show here today a video of interviews and really what the blessing means to us. So please let us look at the screen, and we'll see all the history here.
Seeing their
My name is Katrine McCarthy. I'm originally from Austria.
And I'm the lucky guy who's her husband. I'm Keith McCarthy. We were wed 40 years ago.
I'm Dave Wolfenberger.
Mitzvah.
Do you want to introduce yourself first?
Okay. My name is Diane.
My name is Ilya, and we're the Hack Couple.
We got blessed on February 5th.
No.
7th.
There you go.
Okay. February 7th, 2020.
My name is John Lowen. This is my queen, Sandra Lowen. And what I do for a living is figure out the mystery of this woman.
I'm Matthew Breland. I'm 29. I'm a software developer.
I'm Yoshie Manaka. I am 31 years old.
My name's Elizabeth Manaka.
My name is Toshimasa Manaka.
We flew here for our daughter's wedding.
This ceremony in particular, the theme was daffodils. Mother Moon really loves daffodils because they're the first sign of spring and winter. Our parents were married 40 years ago, and I'm getting the sense that like 40 years later, there is like this new coming of hope and life, and it feels very special to be blessed at this time.
The highlight was, I think, just receiving the rings from Mother Moon.
Being in front of Mother Moon, you can feel her heart and really how much she cares for like the whole world. At some point we even cried like as we were receiving the rings. We felt like that kind of heart, being around her.
Being able to see Reverend Mrs. Moon kind of come out there and she's 78 years old and she's in front of an entire audience of 2,100 couples and who knows how many more thousands, friends and family. It just shows you how important this all is to her. And that just reminds me of really all of the couples that have come before us who have joined on this kind of blessing, ideal, even mission in a lot of ways.
July 1st, 40 years ago, was a hot, humid day in New York City. And here we had thousands of people coming together in Madison Square Garden.
There were a little over 2,000 couples there, and we were all in the same church, and we all had the kind of a shared experience.
There was a sea of white gowns and
black
tuxedos or suits. It was incredible. And back then it was before cell phones, so if you got separated, good luck. I mean,
it was a very profound experience for myself, and I'm so grateful to Father and Mother Moon who had this kind of vision to bring people together for world peace. So when I was there, I wasn't thinking so much about my own life, but I was thinking we're contributing to world peace because we are from so many countries and different backgrounds.
The hope that I had when I joined our movement was that I would be able to find an eternal spouse, and that together we would be able to build not just this relationship, but a relationship that went outside of us and to the world.
That marriage ceremony was a changing moment for me. Everybody together, my co-worker and many people together, that really made a supported environment. And yes, we're going to do this.
When we walked into the room where the banner said World Peace Through Ideal Families, I remember feeling a little intimidated by the theme. You know, it's like me, you know. But 2,000 couples bringing harmony together, it's an incredible, powerful force. That awesomeness and holiness and consecration that I think comes at weddings that often makes people cry, makes me cry when I go to a wedding, it was multiplied by 2,000.
In the spring of 1976, I was traveling. I visited San Francisco. I was walking through Golden Gate Park, and I was approached by these two women in long wool coats, and they invited me to dinner, and then went for the weekend to study the divine principle. And I was moved by the simplicity and the profundity of it.
When I joined the movement, I really wanted to make a better world. And making a better world definitely has to do with people. And the teaching of the divine principle, which is the theology, it has such a rational explanation about the relationship between the help of God and our ability as human beings.
40 years ago, America hated Japanese. But that group, it's no difference between American and the Japanese. It's just we are people. So I really felt it's so meaningful to make this kind of world expand. So then I decided I want to stay in America.
We were introduced in 1979, and it took another 3 years before we had the blessing. And we didn't see each other much then. So I would write nice letters to her, see how she's doing, and the letters back were like, I'm very good, I'm doing God's will.
We made a commitment not only each other, but we made a commitment to God. I take care of your daughter or take care of your children. You can't break your promise with God.
our faith is that God created man and woman to come together in marriage, and when that happens substantially, that is when the two aspects of our heavenly parents come together substantially on the earth.
Father Moon, Mother Moon, both of them emphasized we want to bring happiness not just to ourselves, but for everyone, you know, to build a whole society like this.
We see marriage as an eternal commitment, which you don't really hear much of these days. When people say they're getting married, it's till death do us part. Mm-hmm. And for most people, that's a long time. I hope I can last that long. And we say it's eternal.
The founders of the Blessing Movement, Father Moon, Mother Moon, I remember seeing their relationship with each other, and it was just so lovely. They would often sing together, and they had really beautiful children. And I do think that having that example and seeing their love came into our own experience as well. But to create that love that I had seen is a harder job than what I was thinking.
The quality of our relationship is increasing. So I would say the answer is divorce. We've divorced each other about 4,000 times. The dude I was 6 months ago, she wouldn't tell. I said, John, you're better than, forget him. I'm divorcing him. Because we don't need that, we pulled the weave. So unless you're growing, you're gonna get tired of the other person. So I think the solution is growth, baby.
It's part of our faith is that living for others, and many times it's like that in big and small ways. And definitely you have to practice selflessness, otherwise it's not going to work.
When you have somebody that's committed to making you happy and you're committed to making that other person happy, it's so much better than just if you're trying to take happiness from that person.
We have this term blessing, which is something that we're receiving. And it's true that we are receiving something really special, but it's also an incredibly high standard to try to achieve.
Our faith taught us about true love. Like, it's not just about you. It's not just about, you being selfish and saying that, oh, this person has to love me. But it's really like, how can we together live for each other's sake?
No matter how hard it gets, really, this is not just a relationship between you and the other person. The blessing is a relationship between you and the other person and God, right? And no matter if you have arguments, no matter if you have those parts that, it gets tough, that God's going to be there. We have to be able to work it out together.
I know that the public image of who we are and what we believe is very eye-catching and affronting to a lot of people, and the reality of it from my experience is that it's so beautiful, and my whole community is full of people who really genuinely want to solve like the world's biggest problems through marriage and families.
To a young child, their parents are everything, and everything else builds from there. But it's really centered on their love for their parents and their parents' love for them. And I think the relationship with God is something like that. It's more primary than anything else.
God, obviously, He does do a lot for us, and we can, depend and lean on Him, but God wants love too. God has all these children, but so many times we've not even coming back to give Him a hug.
So I think with God seeing all those children there at the blessing is like, wow, I'm not alone. My children are there with me, and they're changing this world with me together. So I'm gonna cry, but yeah.
The blessing was really modeled for me in my family and with my parents, and God was so much a part of the fabric of our everyday lives. So naturally, there was nothing else that I wanted but for God to also be a part of my future marriage as well. And so when I was looking for somebody to spend the rest of my life with, it kind of became very clear that that's the first thing, to make sure that we have the same vision that I saw in my own family, to carry that into this next generation as well. That's what I want.
Marriage is the essence of being a co-creator. It's the greatest creative act when a husband and wife can come together and create children and create a family and create the next generation so that life goes on.
This is David Lowen and Zachary Lowen.
They are universes of their own. You can see God. They're not just toys to cuddle. And what's amazing is, as a 71-year-old, I'm 71 now, right?
Almost 72.
Okay. So as a 71-year-old, having this relationship
You're
with
aging like wine and cheese.
Thank you. Having this relationship with a 7-year-old that is absolutely serious, it brings out a different dimension in me, and it cultivates something else in him.
I hear these stories about children who try to play their parents off against one another, right? They'll ask the mom for a cookie, and the mom says no, and they go ask their dad, and the dad says, yeah, sure, go ahead. And then they eat the cookie, right? I would have never even thought that that was a possibility, because my parents were so on the same page. They were practically the same person to me. And I think that kind of unity is really what God is looking for.
He's from Japan originally. I'm from Texas. You probably couldn't get any cultures further apart. But I think with that vision for the blessing, those cultural differences are minor compared to the power of that.
Sandra was like born-again Christian, from that family. My parents were born-again atheists.
Most people look at us and they go, oh, well, she's black, kids, right?
That's the least of it.
That has nothing to do with it. That was like, oh yeah.
When you're interracial, many people expect the struggles to be, cultural differences or racial backgrounds, but for us, that's not even the problem. Like, the problem is really the family background, like how we were raised. Even when it comes to cooking or folding something or
I think cooking has been our biggest struggle.
Cleaning, it's just actually spice my food.
I spice my food too, come on.
My parents were blessed at a time where people still had living memory of World War II. And my grandparents actually fought on opposite sides of the Pacific War. I did get to know one of my grandparents, and she was very opposed to my mother for a very long time, my Japanese mother. But over time, she had grown to really love my mother, and it kind of healed all of that kind of pain that she had in her heart. And not only that, but it helped her to really overcome a lot of the other racial prejudices that she had as a child of her era.
Real peace has to do with people. Often, we say we love humanity, but we might not love the person next to us. It's really by learning to love the person next to us that we can love humanity in a real way.
You have people, when they are happily blessed and experiencing conjugal love the way that God intended to be experienced, then they're confident, they're transformed as individuals, they become better people, and they're able to reconcile with their neighbor because they respect that in their neighbor when they see it.
We want to love each other, that's very important. But we also want to contribute our lives and our marriage for the sake of bringing a wider world that's in harmony and love. And I think that's the blessing movement.
We're so grateful to be part of this cause, and I really wish that this kind of blessing movement can expand throughout the world.
Marriages and families are the building blocks of the future, and without that, society breaks down. And when you have people that are committed to world peace, to bringing God's vision and God's plan into my marriage and my world, that's a big thing.
I think the intention of the blessing is to have that energy of absolute love flowing out, and as we have children flowing around our children, flowing through our grandchildren into their friends and their friends' friends, and so on. What a world we would have.
I think that vision was something that, if anybody could dream, you can't have a better dream than that.
All right, let's give it up for the blessing movement. Wasn't that beautiful? Yeah? Who loved the video? Raise your hand. It should be everybody. It's a test, okay? So if you're new here, this is the blessing. The blessing marriage is something that we do in our community. So all of the couples that you see here have been blessed in marriage, including myself and my husband. And so today we will also hold some kind of celebration, some kind of blessing celebration through the holy wine. It's something that we drink in our community. Who knows about the Catholic tradition here? Anybody has been at a Catholic church before? Yes. So I went to a Catholic school my whole life. So we would go, at the church, we'll take communion and all these things. It's kind of like an extension and even higher, more unique than that. So you take the holy wine in our community as a couple. So at the end of our message today, or in the beginning, we'll have some couples come up, as well as those who have been married. Even if you're not blessed yet, hopefully you'll be blessed soon. And we'll have the couples come up, we'll give them the holy wine, and then we'll continue with the ceremony. But for now, we have an activity that we wanted to do because, we're not here just for couples, but we're also here for individuals and those who are preparing for the blessing. Right, Sharif? for for those who are getting ready to go to the blessing, so that they can gain some kind of insight and also prepare themselves spiritually and internally. So at the front here, we have a 2025 relationship intentions, and this is something that my husband and I do every single year. We write intentions for our relationship for the entire year. So we wanted to extend that tradition to our community for the couples and also for singles. Even if you're not blessed yet, please put those intentions for your future blessing, how you want to intentionally invest into your relationship in the future. Does that make sense for the singles and the couples? Right? So please, if you can come to the front, there are some papers here and there are some pens. You can grab a paper. Of course, as a couple, you grab different ones and then really set your personal intention. So for example, Mrs. Trumberg will get one, and then Mr. Trumberg will get one, and then you will set your intention as a couple. So please come and set those for it will take about 3 minutes to intentionally do that, and then we'll move forward.
Everyone should go ahead and grab a paper. It's not just couples. Please, everyone grab a paper. We're going to do another couple minutes. And for singles, as you guys know, this is a very broad question too. So what can you do in your relationships? It's not just for the couples, singles too. What can you do in your relationships this year? All right, I hope you made your intentions for this whole year. We're actually going to go, just maybe one more minute. Give me one more minute, then we can go ahead and continue. It looks like most of you guys are done. We'll just do one more minute for the rest of y'all. All right, wrap it up. So, I hope you got your intentions memorized. But one thing we'd like to ask is that if you have an altar at home, it's a good place to offer that up, right? Actually talk to God about your intentions this year for your relationship. And that's something that you can really pray about in the future. So bring it home, bring it to your altar, pray about it, and make it happen this year. You want to grow your relationship this year. I know this beginning of the year we've been talking a lot about intentions. It's because it's important. If we don't have intentions, it's hard to find the path in life. So please bring those home and pray about them. Offer them up to God. God is listening. God knows. And God will be there with you. All right. So we got our second activity. I don't know if you guys have seen. I'm going to ask if you can. Oh, perfect. So you guys have seen this little postcard on your thing. You guys see this on your table? I think that one has all the way to the right over there. You just have a couple. Unfortunately, Amazon didn't like us, so the only ones we can get is Valentine's. Ignore that. It's Valentine's. But it's the only one we could find. We apologize. Amazon didn't like us for this. But, yes, so this is a Valentine's bingo card. You can kind of get, it doesn't actually say bingo in here. But you guys can guess it's a bingo, right? So this is a bingo card. So this is going to be a little bit different from any other bingo you've been part of because guess what? You're going to find this moment, this time to pair up with somebody. So find a buddy, and hopefully, well, for the couples, you have each other. But for the singles, they find a buddy and share. There's only like about 3 or 4 on the table, so share with somebody, and that's your team. And so the point of this game here today is to get 5 in a row. Bingo. Makes sense? Bingo. It's very simple. You have to get 5 in a row. You have to find somebody that fits these qualities. So every time you find somebody, if you look at it, right, for an example, it says, has a tattoo, which, yes. But it says has a tattoo, and you find somebody that has a tattoo. You have them sign it. Make sure that's validation. Just make sure they sign it, because I know some people can lie about it, or you say you did it. whatever. Doesn't drink coffee. That's a hard one. I drink coffee a lot. I cannot sign that box for you. But get somebody and find somebody to fill out these things. And if you get 5 in a row, you get bingo. I got one person saying bingo. You get 5 in a row and you get what? Bingo. And Polo, Marco Polo. All right. Yes. So we're going to get bingo here. And of course, the middle one is a freebie. So now is the time to have a little bit of fun. Grab your couple or grab a partner. Share those cards if you're in the back tables. And then go ahead and find 5 in a row. You ask them, you get to know them, and have a little bit of fun. Is there... Okay. Within your couple, well, let's make it a little more adventurous. Get it outside of your couple. Find somebody that fills these boxes outside your couple. And, another rule. If somebody checks off more than one of these boxes, you can only check them off for one. Does that make sense? You can't, if someone speaks multiple languages and loves to read, you can't check off both. Ask them to check off only one. So you can only ask one per person. And since you guys are pairing up, you can ask each of the persons in a different team. But do not fill it out yourself. All right? Everyone understand? All right, perfect. All right, break. Also, if you need a pen, there's pens up here. There's also pencils. If you need a pen or pencil, they're up here. All right, sorry. Another rule. Maybe just write your name. You don't have to sign it. Sometimes those are illegible. Just write your name. Write your name. And whoever screams bingo first, hopefully that's a yes.
Go ahead, initiative.
Oh my gosh.
Birthday month is this lady right here.
Wait, February?
Yep.
And you got a bingo.
Yep, and we got a bingo.
We got our first bingo! Maybe we can do more than one, I don't know. TJ and Miambi's first bingo! Who's gonna get the second bingo? Second bingo! Alrighty. Anybody have a second bingo? Any team, any team. Kasango, you got a second bingo? Oh, that's not a bingo. That's not a bingo. You have to get 5 in a row. 5 in a row, everybody. 5 in a row. It works the same as bingo. It has to be B-I-N-G-O. Or I guess B or whatever. You work as a team. Yeah. You can't do your own in there. You have to find somebody outside your team. Anyone else got a row of bingo? I haven't heard anybody yet. The only ones that have won so far are Miami and TJ. They are cruising. They're like just gonna sit down with Ava and have a great time here. No cheatsies. Okay, can you tell me who's who?
Miss Masimba, she didn't follow instructions.
I'm dead.
So this one is Mama Esther. This is Miss Marie.
Right on top. That's fine, I understood that one.
What's the little boy's name?
Oh, Kamari. Yeah. Oh. We got a second bingo. Mrs. Kawaguchi, yeah. All right, we got, who's this? Who's this and this? You cannot read it? Okay, maybe we have to verify afterwards. All right, we got one more bingo, one more. Oh my God, you got 3 bingos at the same time. I don't know who finished first though. I think she might have reached me first. I'm not sure. Okay, these are, oh, I see the diagonal one. Okay, sorry, I think she got me here first. I don't know. All right, I got yours, right? Yes, I have yours. Oh, sorry, Kamari. I think we just ran out of spots. Sorry, Kamari, they beat you to it. All right, we have our 3 winners. We got our 3 winners already. Sorry. Mrs. Kawaguchi as well, if you can grab me your plate. Oh, put your names on top, please. We already got our 3 winners. We're going to settle this game. We can all sit down. I'm so sorry for everybody else that did the same exact moment, but we got our 3 winners. All righty. Mrs. Kawaguchi, where'd you go? What happened? Yeah. I kept saying that out loud. Well, we already did the 3 winners, sorry. Mrs. Kawaguchi, where'd she go? She was our 2nd winner. I think she was just validating the names. Where's your 3, right? Mrs. Kawaguchi, where's your card? I need Mrs. Kawaguchi's card.
How many winners can we have?
3, right?
Only 3.
You want to do 3?
Well, they'll get the mother's gifts.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are you sure? They were supposed to be for leaders, no? They were supposed to be for leaders, no? All right, we actually might get a prize for you later. There's actually a prize, and it's a really good prize. I'm still trying to find Mrs. Kawaguchi. There's the card. Okay. All righty. Oh, Christopher and Ruth. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Christopher and Ruth. Sorry, Kamari. It was in the top 3. I'm sorry, Kamari. Next time, okay? All right, thank you. Okay, we got our 3 winners. I think you guys already heard the names from the way I explained it. But we got 3 winners. The first one is TJ and Miami. Woo! Give them a hand. The and 5 Ava. People they have, validate this for me. If I am wrong, if they are wrong, then call it out because they're not going to get a bingo if you call it out. All right, has the same birthday month as you. That's myself. I can validate that. Can speak another language. Mama Esther. I hope that's correct. I think so. That makes sense. All right. Wearing the same color as you. Actually, I didn't even check that. Miss Marie. Oh, that's true. Okay. has kids, Marlena, that's validated, and loves to travel. Kamari, do you like to travel? Where did he go? He likes to travel? You love to travel? Great, validated. So TJ Miyami, first place. Our second place winner is Mrs. Kawaguchi and has the same birthday month as you. Apparently she has the same birthday month as my mom, Seiko-san. Actually, I'm not even sure. Mrs. Kawaguchi, what's your birthday month? Oh no, you put Seiko.
There's only 3 winners.
Oh, Mrs. Kawaguchi, you put your own name on the second one. Uh-oh. This is already not validated. I think Mrs. Anderson got the third place slot. Unfortunately, I said in the beginning, you cannot put your own name. You cannot put your own name. I'm so sorry. It's still Mrs. Anderson. I'm sorry, Kamari. I feel so bad. I'll look at it.
All
we might be able to
right.
give you something later, okay? Wow, you got a lot of names on here. This looks like all your signature, though. No, it's too late. It wasn't validated in correct time. So I think Mrs. Anderson, I got Kamari on here. If you can grab Kamari back. Okay, second place is, I believe now it has been moved to, because the second one wasn't validated correctly. Who am I holding right now? Anderson. Oh, this is Kamari. Okay, we'll just speed it up, but we got a second place winner as, I forgot, who came to me about this?
Marie.
Miss Marie, you came to me about this, right? Oh yeah, Miss Marie came up to me. They have 5. Who was your teammate? Okay, you don't have Esther on here. Is this the correct card? Is this the correct card? Okay. Well, yes, we'll check on you later on that one. And then, Maria Esther, that's this one. I'm sorry, everybody. It's all confusing. All right, we'll check on the winners later, but it looks like this one would be from, you guys should have put your names on top of these. I completely forgot. Mrs. Anderson. All right, Mrs. Anderson, Marie and Esther, Mrs. Anderson, Mr. Anderson, TJ Miyambi.
Yay.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Let's give it up for the 3 winners.
Come back later for the prize.
Or 4, I guess.
Kamari was a tiny 4th, I guess.
Thank you so much for playing. You will all receive a gift from True Mother. She sent us some gifts, so you are privileged. All right, can we lower the music in the back? We're gonna move on into our next activity before we go into the message. All of you, are you guys tired already? You're tired? Mr. Trenberg? Yes, Kimura-san. No? Ruth, are you tired? Should we keep going? Yeah, see? She's here to have fun, guys. This is why we're here. We're here to have fun as couples, as singles, as a family. So, we're gonna move on to our next game. Who here knows how to use chopsticks? I mean, if you're in our community, you probably know how to use a chopstick. If you don't, shame on you. But we're gonna be doing a game, so you're gonna pair up. You're gonna be a team. Actually, we'll start with the couples first, so this side, and then I see Mama Esther. Sorry, we didn't calculate the tables well, but we'll work it out in a little bit. We'll have the couples play first as a team. So we'll start with Miyambi and TJ, Marlena, and then we'll go, so on and so forth. The goal here is to use the chopstick, not like this. We all know that you use one hand, right? But with this game, you have to use it like this. 2 hands. And the goal is to get the M&Ms inside the bowl, the white bowl. Make sense? Yeah? Can you guys do it? It's very easy. I tried it earlier. It's very easy if you know how to use chopsticks. But we're not using it the regular way. Use it one in one hand, and then the other in the other hand. All right? Okay. And, of course, whoever gets the most in this bowl, we also have a prize for you in the back. Let's start with Miyambi and TJ and Marlena. and Debash to see. You can station here as a couple. So Miyambi and TJ, you guys will be here. Merlina and... Yes. Yeah. One each side. So, okay, here. TJ will hold these two, and then Miyambi will hold two. So you're basically holding a set of chopsticks. So I hold two like this? Yes. And then you're going to be on this side. Yes. And then Nami and Yansan, next station. Yes. And then Kimura-san and Miss Carmen, please come on this side. Wait. Don't start yet. We'll give you a time when we all begin. The goal is to get 10. Maybe. The goal is to get 15 each for 1 minute. Yes. Oh, just get together. Yeah, just to get together. All right, ready? Wait. One Skittle at a time. TJ, are you trying to cheat? No. You have to hold one Skittle at a time. All right, you ready? 3, 2, 1, start.
Whoever calls bingo first. Whoever says they're done first. Get only one at a time. I saw two there. No cheating. Once you get 15.
You're getting...
I think
10 each. Oh. Oh, Nami and Jensen are on the lead, it looks like. 5 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Who won? Marlene and Debash won. Thank you. First round. Thank you. All right, please get all those Skittles out of the bowls for the next round. Okay, next round. The Anderson couple, Trenberg's couple. ILTP couple. Yes, can we have your couple also come? And then Mama Esther as well, your couple can come up. Don't start yet, please, until we give you a head start. Mr. Trenberg, you're supposed to switch the chopsticks. Yes.
No. He's okay. If he wants to do it that way, he can do it that way.
That's cheating. It's bigger, so it can get the Skittle.
That's too late.
Oh wait, actually, we don't have space for one more couple. Okay, are you guys ready? 3, 2, 1. Ooh, my goodness. Oh my goodness. I see one couple that's winning. Oh, we got a winner. But we still have a time. We still have time. And we're down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's over, guys. Sorry. We ILTP couple won. Thank you, Gonzalez couple. I mean, thank you for playing. All right. It wouldn't be fair if we didn't play as a pastor, so we'll have another. Mama Esther, your couple can come up. Then we'll have our couple. And let's see, Sharif, please pair up with one of the brothers there to come up. And yes, Tomoko-san, the Tariq's couple. Where's Tomoko-san? Entrance. Tomoko-san. All right. Are you ready, Sharif? You better be ready if you want to win that prize. Okay, where's Tomoko-san? Okay, she's still outside, so somebody will praise her. How about the brother? The brother where Sharif was sitting. ILTP brother. I forgot his name. Come, my brother. Let's. Hey, don't start yet. Oh, you're practicing. Okay. All right. Please be on the other side with Mr. Tariq. We need 2 more people. Yeah. How about Kiwana and the sister that's next to you? Please come up to play as well. Come up, hurry, hurry, hurry. Not yet. We have 2 more. So you'll be on this side, in the middle. Yeah, he can be a part of their team. Please go on the other side. Okay. Are you ready? And then Sharif will be with him. Just move here. Move in the middle. Okay. Ready?
Oh, wait. Give him a chopstick over there. Right over there. That was the next one.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Start.
1 M&M at a time.
1 M&M at a time, not 2.
Or 10.
I see some people cheating. Mama Esther, you're supposed to use 1 at a time, not all of them. 1 M&M at a time. You're grabbing all of them. Keep going. The time is running out. Okay, 30 seconds. They got it? Okay, 1 winner.
Keep going.
Keep going, keep going. We need 2.
It's a lot harder when you have 1 on each hand.
Not 2, Sharif. 1. Okay, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Who? Mama Esther. So Tariq, and then okay. All right. You need 10 per each person.
All right.
Sorry, you didn't win. It's okay. You still won our hearts, so that still counts. All right, let's go to the next. We're gonna move on to the next table. How about Miss Mary? Sorry, I can't see who's next to you. Please come up for the next round. And then we'll have Mr. Kasongo with Mr. Peter. You guys are going to be one team. Please come up. Oh, Joshua. Joshua. Please come up.
Oh, you play with Kamari?
Yep. Please set up in your stations. Who else is missing? Miss Glory and Kawaguchi-san, please be a team and come up. And then Mama Coco and Mr. Bornface, since you guys are talking, please be one team and come up. Come up and play the game. And then the rest of you guys, please prepare to be a team. Okay.
Wait. Sorry, one more.
All right, you ready? 3, 2.
Mama Coco, one each hand.
Mama Coco, one each hand. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh my goodness.
One M&M at a time. Dang, we made this hard, huh?
I can't see. I don't know if anybody will win in this round. $30 seconds. The goal is to get 10 in each bowl. 10 per individual. Okay, time is running out. Please hurry up. Time is running out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Nobody won in this round. It's okay, guys. No, you didn't. Yeah, he did. Nobody won. Thank you, guys. Thank you for playing. Sorry. You tried your best. God didn't believe in you enough. Thank you. Okay, back table. Winnie, Ruth, Christophe, Rebecca, Meta, Hyungha. We need one more. Oh, no, we don't. Kai and Patrick.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, Wait, are you good?
Yeah, one more. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, start.
One at a time.
One at a time, 10 each individual.
So 20 total.
We believe in you guys.
Don't make it harder than it has to be. Oh, we got a few over here. Oh, not over here.
Okay. I see one team that's winning.
Winnie and Rebecca. Winnie and Rebecca are getting up there.
Okay, Winnie and Rebecca, you have 30 seconds. 30 seconds, guys. Hurry up.
Oh, brother.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There you go. Time. Time.
Time's up.
Winnie and Rebecca were the closest, but they didn't get 20, I think.
Sorry, guys. Next time. All right, next round. Let's hurry up. Next round. Please empty the bowls for the next people. I think that's it, right? That's everybody.
Everybody played?
Everybody played, I believe.
I believe everybody played.
Yeah.
All right, good.
Okay, sounds great. Let's give it up for our players for an amazing round.
Thank you, everybody.
All of you will receive your prizes next Sunday, so please come next Sunday.
That's
all right.
right there.
So we're going to move on into our offering song before we go into our message, and then we'll go into dinner and also the holy wine ceremony. So I want to let's invite up Winnie and Rebecca for our offering song of the day. Let's give them a hand, guys. When I say let's invite up, it means clap. Okay? Thanks. Wow. Tough crowd. Thank you. All right. Let's give it up for Winnie and Rebecca. Thank you. You can introduce the song, and then we'll start.
Okay. So for the song we'll be singing, the title is You Say. It's a praise and worship song by Lauren Daigle. And it talks a lot about, yes, it just talks a lot about how, sorry. Okay, yes. It just talks a lot about, like, what God, how a lot of the time, like, our relationship with God says all these things, but we don't really believe in them. Yeah, so just really being able to simply believe in God's words and the strength that we have. Yeah, the strength in the couples as well. So yeah, but we can start. I keep fighting voices in my mind that say I'm not enough. Every single lie that tells me I will never measure up. Am I more than just the sum of every high and every low? Remind me once again just who I am, because I need to know. Ooh, you say I am loved when I can't feel a thing. You say I am strong when I think I am weak. And you say I am held when I am falling short. And when I don't belong, oh, you say I am yours. And I believe, oh, I believe what you say of me. I believe the only thing that matters now is everything you think of me. In you I find my worth, in you I find my identity. Ooh, you say, tell me what I wanna hear. Something that will light these ears. You say I'm insecure. I wanna give all my. You say what I wanna hear. When I am told that will light those ears. When I don't belong, oh, you say I give all my. And I believe, oh, I believe what you say of me. I believe.
Beautiful. Wow. If you didn't know, one of them was my sister. I was crying in the back. She's grown up so much. Now she's in GPA. So now we're going to move on into our holy wine ceremony. And again, as I explained a little bit earlier, this holy wine, I want to explain again, is for couples who have been blessed before and for couples who are married. So even though you did not receive the holy marriage, you can still receive the holy wine. For singles, unfortunately, you will not receive the holy wine today, but you will be able to receive the holy wine for special grace, which will happen on March 23rd of this year. But for now, let's go to our holy wine ceremony, and then we'll do a unison prayer. What happens is, please, if I can have the couples who are married receive the holy wine, please stand up, face each other as a couple. So if you don't have space within, between the tables, please come in front of the tables and face each other. So if you can stand, please. And for those who also, I know there are some people who were blessed before and their spouse have gone to the spirit world. You can also, you can also stand up and receive the holy wine at this moment, if they're not here, yes. So Mr. Kasongo can receive the holy wine. Mr. Peter can receive the holy wine as well. And we'll have our team pass around the holy wine at this moment. Again, I apologize for all the singles if you're not able to receive it right now, but it's just the tradition that we do in our community. Okay, please pass the holy wine. Yeah. So Mr. Tariq, if you can get your wife. Okay. For singles, please pay attention. This is what you will be doing very soon with your couples. Please, Mama Coco, let me know if everybody received it. Kawaguchi-san can get one too. Yeah. Did everyone receive it? Mama Coco? Oh, how did you skip the front and everybody in the back got it? All right. Oh, is your husband here? He was just here. Okay, okay. And Mama Coco also received one. Okay. So I'm going to read a few things before we begin. This is a few readings from Father. He says that it is truly significant to receive the blessing. Those who receive the blessing marriage should be able to think of themselves as God's representatives. We don't have to share on the screen, so please don't worry. To think of themselves as God's representatives and conduct themselves as such. They should think, if I do not move, then heaven and earth do not move. God can establish a living ideology for the sake of humanity and humankind only when this position is reached. Then he says, only through the experience of two becoming one can we know the highest level of love. No one can absolutely deny these facts. Everyone should recognize this. At the place where husband and wife become completely one, the ideal couple will be created. In that very place, absolute love exists. That place of love, which is absolute, unchanging, is the dwelling place of God. So as we receive this holy wine, I know some of you have received it already. If this is your first time, please think of it as a recommitment in your marriage, a recommitment to God as a couple. And it's not just something that's very simple. It's something that's very special that God has been given to us. So I'm going to demonstrate as a couple facing each other. The husband will drink it first. The wife will drink it first, sorry. I'm trying to think in my head. The wife will drink it first, half only, and then you leave the other half for the husband, and then the husband will finish it, okay? So just as facing, please, wife, drink yours, half of it. Give it to the husband. Husband, drink. Okay. Please, as a couple, bow to each other when you're finished. And what we're going to do is you can let go of your holy wine cup and your table, and we're going to do a prayer. And I want to show you as a couple, please put your hand together on top of each other. They're not here, so yes. So couples, so the wife, you can put your hand first, right? Husband like this. And then my husband will put his hand on top of mine, and then I'll put my hand on top of his. And that's how we'll pray. Sounds good? Okay. So I'll do the first prayer, and then Pastor Ilya will take over on the second prayer. Please join us in prayer. Dear beloved Heavenly Parent, true parents, thank you so much for this beautiful day, this beautiful time. As we just celebrated Valentine's Day, Heavenly Parent, which is a celebration in this world where people think about love, Heavenly Parent. But today we wanted to do this event to recommit ourselves as couples and not just think about the love that the society is teaching us, the false love that is going around in this world, but really the true love that comes directly from you, Heavenly Parent. The true love, the true source of love that came from the beginning of time when you created Adam and Eve, Heavenly Parent. And at this moment, as the couples have received the holy wine, we know, Heavenly Parent, that it is very, very special time, Heavenly Parent. You are giving us a chance to recommit our marriage, recommit ourselves as individuals, and know that, Heavenly Parent, this blessing that we've received is so important, Heavenly Parent. This blessing that we've been given to God to be couples, to be even individuals working towards the blessing is such an incredible, incredible gift, Heavenly Parent, that nobody in this world is able to completely understand, Heavenly Parent. But God, as we come here in front of you on this beautiful day that you've given us with all of these beautiful couples and as well as individuals who are either looking to get blessed or preparing to get blessed, Heavenly Parent, we come in front of you to thank you, first of all, to thank you for this blessing and to recommit and tell you, Heavenly Parent, that we will continue to cherish this blessing that you've given to us, Heavenly Parent. No matter how old we may be, Heavenly Parent, young and old, we will continue this lineage, Heavenly Parent, that you've given to us as your children, so that our children and the children after that, Heavenly Parent, can truly understand the value, Heavenly Parent, of this blessing and the value of being a couple that is not just living for the sake of one, Heavenly Parent, but the sake of each other, Heavenly Parent. This is the greatest blessing that you've given to us, to live for the sake of each other. Not just thinking selfishly, Heavenly Parent, but thinking of the whole, Heavenly Parent. So God, at this moment, I just want to pray that your power can shower upon all of these couples who are such great examples in our community, Heavenly Parent. These couples who have been sacrificing so much in our community and beyond that, Heavenly Parent, who have been raising, Heavenly Parent, some of them their children, who now even have received the blessing, Heavenly Parent. Please continue to bless their lineage, continue to bless, Heavenly Parent, every single one of their descendants that will come so that they can receive your blessing and your greatness, Heavenly Parent. God, we thank you for this time and this opportunity. And we are just so, so grateful to you and to our true parents who have laid the path, who have sacrificed so much so we can get here, Heavenly Parent. So we thank you and we offer all of this with gratitude in all of our names, supporting Mother Holy Han, Aju.
Thank you. 하나님 전지 champion. We're just so grateful this moment. We're with our brothers and sisters. We've all made an instance here today to make a declaration to you, God, that we're not going to leave you out of our marriage. To make a declaration out to you, God, that we're going to include you in our marriage. To make an impact in this world, because there's so many people losing God in their relationships. So many people that don't even understand that God should be part of the center of our relationships. But we're here, standing here today, making that declaration here today, because God, we know that you've built the true families out there. We know what it means to be with you at our center, God. So I pray that you can be with every single couple here today that is making that declaration for you. That's making a declaration to include you into our relationship, because we're going to make that four-position foundation. We're going to make the four great rounds of heart. We're going to create beautiful families, true parents, true children within our families. And I pray that, Father, that we can learn from you, that we can understand from you, understand the meaning of true love from you. Because we know that this moment on that we receive the blessing, we're going to be changed people. Our lives are going to be impacted by you, and we're just so grateful that you've given us this opportunity to actually have the blessing and to have an engraftment into a true family. And we pray that here today, that we're going to work and declare moving forward, that we're going to make an impact in the society. We're going to be a role model to the society of true families. Make a declaration here today that we're going to make true families for eternity. And just like the video said, we're not just going to do it for death do us part. We're going to do this for eternity, God. This is how much it means, this relationship that you've built for us means. We're going to do this for eternity. And we're grateful that you've given us this understanding of true love within our families, within our couples. We know we've made mistakes, but Father, this is the point that we're going to declare being better moving forward. We made our goals here today to better our relationships, and Father, this is the point that we're going to better our relationship this year for 2025. We're going to better our relationships to actually become true role models for the world out there. So I pray that, Father, that you can be with us. And I pray in all our names here in support of Holy Mother Han. Amen.
Please hug your spouse.
Please hug your spouse.
Hug your spouse.
Hello. I got makeup on me, everybody. But please hug your spouse. All right. Thank you, everybody.
So much.
You can take your seats.
Yeah.
Thank you, singles, for sticking around.
Yes. We're going to move on into dinner. I know some of you are already hungry. Mama Coco is going to collect the cups.
If we can lower the music, please.
And then we'll go into dinner. I believe the food is already in the back, right? There's already food in the back. So I'm going to ask Winnie and Rebecca if you guys can open up those food already so that people can come around and get it. Let's give a hand to our kitchen team for cooking for us today. Thank you. So at this time right now, we're going to end the program here by having dinner. I really want to encourage the couples. Can I have your attention, please? People in the back, can I have your attention if you're not listening? I do want to encourage, myself and Pastor Ilya, we're a couple that always wants to really give an example. And the reason why we set the tables like this, because we wanted the couples to have time for each other. I know that sometimes, you're so busy, speaking for ourselves, it's like so busy that sometimes you don't have time to even talk to each other or really get to know how the other person is doing in the relationship. I know some of you have been married for a very long time, so hence the want and the need to talk to each other. So please take this time as a couple. If you came here as a couple, spend time with each other. I know some couples will try to run away and go to a different table. Please don't do that. or else your dinner will be taken away from you.
This is not the time to meet your friends.
Yes.
Just you and your
This is time for couples. So Mama Esther also, we'll get a table for you guys so you guys can be just the two of you together. So anyway, so couples, please spend time together. We'll end with dinner. And please just fellowship with each other. You know, whenever you're ready to go home, you can go home. All right? Sounds good? Yes? So let's give it up for our event today. Thank you for taking the holy wine and for having a great time with us. For those of you who won the prizes, like I said, please come next Sunday and you'll receive your prizes, okay? So let's do dinner. We'll, are you guys ready in the back?
Start with the couples.
Yes, okay. So we'll start with, again, the couples, the tables, the front tables. So please, the front tables, if you guys can already make a circle. On the left side, please go get your food, and then we'll move on to the back table. So please go ahead and start now. Yes, please take your plates. It's on the table. I believe the small one is for the cake and the big one is for the actual food. Kenta, can I have you do some? Can you come, please?